Well, somebody needs to ring up Dr. Watson because we got a mystery on our hands. We have a cruise line sending out an email to its passengers saying they're going to skip a popular cruise destination, but they're not really saying why. But I think we can figure it out. I think we can figure it out. Plus, it's like my grandpappy used to say, all good things must come to an end. And that was true for my grandpappy. That's true for cruising. And it's true for Carnival Cruise Line as they're announcing new limits on free food, free meals on their newest cruise ship. Yeah, cruise news and my views. Let's talk about it. Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to La Lita Loca. I am your host, Tony, here with the latest cruise news and views. I'm all tingly for your face on Sunday, the 25th of August, 2024. I hope everybody's face is doing good today. And let's start with the cruise port stop that should have been, but is not. And there's a mystery surrounding it. Passengers on an upcoming cruise on the Disney Dream have received correspondence in their email inbox saying that, hey, the cruise that you're on is supposed to stop in Amsterdam on the 6th of September, but we're not going to. The letter says, due to problems with access to the port, we are not going to stop in Amsterdam. Instead, we are going to carry on to Belgium. They're going to sail via Hamburg in Germany to Zeebrugge in Belgium. They're going to stay there in Belgium for 2 days instead of one. Let's face it, what's been going on in Amsterdam? We've had these yahoos from Extinction Rebellion chaining themselves to the locks and causing all kinds of dismay. And this is about the fourth or fifth cruise line that we've heard having to deal with this. And it seems like Disney's choice for dealing with it is just to skip Amsterdam, which that means the protesters win. I don't like that. Yeah, I guess protesters 4 or 5, cruise lines 0. I don't know. Come on, Amsterdam. You got to get the people in line if you want that cruise tourism. And again, this is a big open debate. Do you go places where people don't want you to go? Do you go places where only a few people don't want you to go? Should the few be speaking for the many? I don't know, but Disney Dream says, look, we're not going to deal with it. Yeah, it's kind of a goofy proposition, but I get it. Who wants the hassle? You don't want your customers to have the hassle. If you don't go to Amsterdam, you can't go to the Anne Frank House. You can't go to the Van Gogh Museum. There's a lot of stuff there in Amsterdam that there is to do. Compensation for missing Amsterdam, $250 on-board credit that you can use at the casino on Disney. No, you can't. There is no casino. You can buy mouse ears. Yeah. I don't know, man. What are you going to do with these protests? What you going to do when they come for you, these protesters? Cruise news story number 2. Big announcement coming from Carnival this week about a very special solar eclipse cruise. They just released all of their 2026, 2027 deployments with the Journey cruises and all that stuff. But the one that really sticks out that I think was interesting is this solar eclipse cruise. It's a first time Carnival will offer an 11-day Carnival Journeys Eclipse Cruise aboard the Carnival Legend. It's going to leave from Dover on August the 9th. It's got stops all over the place: Spain, Portugal, and France. Even going to go to that city we just referenced, Zeebrugge in Belgium. But the highlight is an eclipse viewing on August the 12th, 2026. Those bookings are open now. Again, there's a lot of stuff going on with these releases. They've got 12-day sailings in the Med. They've got Seattle all over the place. There's a lot of stuff going on. It's that time of year where a lot of new cruise itineraries are released. So if you're a bucket list cruise checker offer or a bucket list hunter, this is the time to check out some of these Carnival cruises if that is your cruise line. But for all of you solar eclipse nerds, it's really nice when the cruise lines do this kind of thing and Carnival getting in on the action. Cruise news story number 3, if you would allow me to highlight another pretty exciting cruise that is currently going on. Carnival Panorama kicked off an 18-night cruise a few days ago on August the 22nd. This is a repositioning cruise. That's really why I want to bring it up. There's a lot of questions. What's a repositioning cruise? Well, simply as the name indicates, a repositioning cruise is when a cruise ship that's in one spot, one position, moves to another spot for a certain reason. It repositions. This happens a lot when there's a change in the cruising season. We know there's an Alaskan cruising season, but cruise ships don't stay in Alaska year round waiting for that season. They go to Alaska when it starts, and then they leave Alaska when it finishes. So a lot of times the change of a cruise season will make something reposition. But then also another factor for repositioning is dry dock, is maintenance. And cruise ships will leave where they're normally home ported. They'll make a journey to a shipyard somewhere for its maintenance. And that is the case with the Carnival Panorama. Panorama coming up on 5 years of service. It sails mainly from Long Beach, California. But because of its need to go to a dry dock in Asia, we now have two really fantastic voyages, one going on right now and one that will be going on later in the year that I'm assuming you could still get on. The Panorama left Long Beach, California on August the 22nd, making its way north to do stops in Alaska as part of this 18-night journey. Stop at the Endicott Arms Fjord. There's going to be a stop in Ketchikan, in Sitka, and Icy Strait Point. Then it's going to go across the Pacific Ocean and visit ports in Asia. And then it's going to finish up, I believe, in Singapore. They're going to do the dry dock work in Singapore. And then there's going to be a 25-night voyage from Singapore back to Long Beach. And this thing's stopping in some amazing places. It's going to stop in Vietnam. It's going to stop in the Philippines. It's going to stop in Guam. It's going to stop in Hawaii. Look, this is why you got to be on the lookout for repositioning cruises. This is just one cruise ship in the big global fleet of cruise ships, and every cruise ship has to get its work done. And most of the time, where it's getting its work done, its dry dock, is not necessarily where it's home ported. And so it really opens up these amazing, amazing itineraries. Just for clarity, that first voyage ends in Yokohama on September the 10th. Not really sure where the dry dock's going to happen, but somewhere in Asia. And then starting on October the 12th, a full month later, that's when that 25-night voyage is going to happen from Singapore. So if you're interested, there's still time to probably get on that 25-night voyage. That one's pretty amazing. Have you ever done any long voyages like that? Leave a comment below. Now let's talk about Carnival putting limits on free food on its newest cruise ship, the Carnival Jubilee. As of September the 7th, Carnival Jubilee has officially finished its inaugural season. And much like its sister ships, the Carnival Mardi Gras and the Carnival Celebration, they will be making some changes to the way things work on board those cruise ships. And the way it's worked on the previous two cruise ships, the same way it's going to work on this one. In the specialty dining restaurants Cucina del Capitano and Chibang, during the inaugural season, you could eat there for free, for no extra charge, as many times as you wanted. Now, when the inaugural season ended for the Mardi Gras and the Celebration, the change that was made is that you can still eat there for free, but only one time each voyage. And then each subsequent time that you ate at those restaurants after you did the freebie, there would be a charge. That's exactly how it's going to work on the Jubilee. On the Jubilee, Chibang, Cucina del Capitano, you get one freebie, and then the second one costs you a big $8, which if you've ever eaten at either one of those restaurants, $8 for a meal is pretty good. Certainly there's tons of other free food on the cruise ship. I just keep calling it free food because I know there's a small segment out there that really get irked with that. They're like, it's not free, it's included, you paid the price. You know what I'm talking about. Everybody knows what I'm talking about when you say free. So don't get your underpants in a bunch. But no, that's the change. I guess the big takeaway and the most important thing is for anybody that's on the next few sailings of the Carnival Jubilee before the 7th of September, you need to eat the crap out of some Cucina del Capitano and some Chibang. Chibang, Chibang, I go crazy. Thank you guys for watching the show today. Happy Sunday. Tony for La Lido Loca. Subscribe for more. Hit the like button. Till the next time, we'll see you on the Lido. Bye. Cruise News.